And how about that new belt though that Henry got? The new belt. We were having a look at it, and at first I was like, oh, that's a bit, it's very different to the current one. I like, the previous one, and I didn't know, it looked very WWE like, and I was like, wow,
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
it does look like it looks like the WWE Championship belt. That's kind of style with the really.
Some people were asking, does it spin?
With the sharp lines. It's got the really sharp lines. I think as anything, you'll grow on it, and in a year or two it'll just be a normal thing. I like the belt. They say it's got way more gold on it. It's got diamonds on it and everything now. So
they posted a poster. I could probably put it up. It's a poster of all of the meaning behind everything that's on the belt, and I feel like they've just chucked so much stuff into it, so much meaning into it. I don't know. I don't think you needed to put everything into it. It's like all the history of the UFC is in that belt. Yeah. I don't think you need to do that. I like what it currently was. But maybe also, ESPN were like, you're coming onto ESPN now. We want to change everything. Maybe they decided.
Well, that's obviously a part of it. It's the ESPN era, and they obviously have a massive input in what the UFC do, because it's huge money. But also one thing that I did notice on the belt was that photo with the explanations of everything that means. There's on the left side. There's a little crest with diamonds in it. There's normal diamonds or normal gems or whatever they are. They're just clear. But every time you defend a title, one of the diamonds gets removed and a red one goes in. So are they going to be giving up new belts every time somebody defends, or are they just going to be changing the current belt that you have? So ideally, I think there's like 8 or 10. If you finish that up, it'll be a crest full of red stones instead of the clear ones, which is pretty cool. But I think it's cooler when you see these fighters that have multiple defenses like GSP, and all the belts are just, you line them up.
Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. Like when DJ, he didn't get all of his belts, and then eventually they had to send him all the belts for those like 10 defenses or 9 defenses, whatever it was, 11 defenses. So he had them all lined up. I like that a lot better. So wouldn't you prefer?
I would prefer just getting a new belt every time, but we don't know what they're going to do. You might get a new belt with the stones, but who knows?